Hey everybody, welcome to Hilltop Machine Works. Well, hey guys, it's Tom here. We are back in the shop for another project. It is a beautiful fall day. The sun is shining, just a light breeze. It's low 60s. So I got the shop doors open and I figured it doesn't get any better than this to go make some metal chips, right? So let me get the camera turned around and show you what we got going on. Okay, so today's project is we have to make an adapter to mount the annular cutters to these arbors. If you remember a couple mail calls ago, I picked up these annular cutters. I got 2-inch deep ones, and I wanted the set that had the larger ones in there. So this is like a 1 1/8, and this is a 1-inch 6-piece set. It was about 115 bucks or something on the internet. So if you watch Dudley Toolwright's channel, Robert over there did this same thing, so I'm kind of taking what he did. So I appreciate the idea, Robert. I made this one several years ago. This is an R8 end mill holder, and I just made a quick adapter to hold this annular cutter. This is a 1-incher. I use this all the time, but I would like to use the annular cutters in the lathe. So I picked up Morse Taper 3, and then if I want to use the same adapter in the mill, hold on one sec. Excuse me, fall allergies. So I got an R8. Both have got 1/2-inch National Fine Thread 20 pitch. So what we'll do is we'll make this adapter, but it's not going to be a straight shank. Obviously it's going to screw onto the ends of these two arbors. So pretty easy project. I did get my arbors to cooperate. Did measure all of these to make sure there wasn't any difference, and they're at 749 and 5/10. So that's perfect. What we can do is we can drill and ream the hole to 750, so that should work out fine, a nice fit. And then obviously the other side we've got to drill and tap. And you've got a nice piece of 1144, so that'll machine like butter. It is 1 1/4 inch in diameter, so that will give us plenty of room to drill a couple holes and put a couple set screws, or grub screws as some people call them, into the side like I did this one. I just did one, but since these are going 2 inches deep and we've got 2 flats, I figured we might as well go ahead and put 2 holes. That way we don't have to worry about it turning at all. So let's go over to the Inco lathe and we'll knock out this simple and easy project. Well, got it chucked up. I'm going to use about 2 inches of that. So I think the game plan obviously will just face this, just skim the OD, clean up any dings and chingingas and, you know, the whatnots, and then we'll go ahead and just drill it. I'll just drill it a smidgen under. Unfortunately, I do not have a 750 reamer. I got a 751, so it'll be a thou bigger, but obviously for this it's not going to matter. So what do you say we get started here? And get a little bit of lubrication running. I hadn't run this thing in a while. I've had a couple cold nights. So let's see here. Filch off. Let's see what that feels like. Yeah, let's take a little more than that. You know, carbide likes to cut. Get the center drilled. Make sure she ain't gonna roll on me. Tight. Boy, I sure like working with 1144. It's some nice stuff, that's for sure. And we are going to let's see, I got a 7/16 drill. Yeah, I'm gonna do 7/16 and then a, let's see, this is 29/64, which is the drill size for tapping half 20. And we are going to go 3/4 of an inch for the hole. So let me change drill bits. Well, that's not good. Let me show you what happened, guys. Let me see if I can find it. There it is. My handle broke. Check that out. It's not aluminum, it's cheap plastic. Well, bummer. I guess I'm gonna have to make a handle out of aluminum now. I guess that's why it was like 10 or 12 bucks. Oh, it's always something, ain't it, in the shop? As soon as you think you get ahead, nope, you got another project to do. Oh, man. Alrighty, hold on. Let me see. I think it's 40 on this ruler. Yep. Okay. Ruler's 40 thou thickness. So let me go in 40 and set my 0. Alrighty. I'm gonna go in 3/4 of an inch, and let's see if the speed is okay or too fast. A little fast. I'll slow it down. Let me go to the tap size drill bit. Coming up on it. $7.50. Alrighty, let me swap drill bits. Hang on, guys. Okay, slowed her down. A little bit of love lube. I think there's only about 20 thou difference or so. So So this drill bit's not going to be taking off much. And we're bottoming out right there. Alright. Sweet. Let me give this a little chamfer so this tap has a fighting chance. Alright, let me get the tap set up. Hang on. Alrighty, nice and slow wins the race. Hang on. I didn't want to put her too tight, but that's not tight enough, I guess. Alright. Oh, you're going to be a pain in my buttocks. Alright, we'll do you manually. Okay, so we'll just grab the old trusty sterret and we'll just hand tap her. Not a problem. Another way I could have done is get a larger tap wrench and you'd have it right on your lathe bedways and suck it in that way, power tapping. But this is fun right here. It's cutting pretty good, as you can see. Alrighty, let me run her on down to the bottom of the hole. I'll bring you guys back. You don't want to bore you here with this tapping. Okie dokie, I just finished. Let's see how she fits. I think I got all the chips blown off out of the threads. Sweet. Looks pretty good. Alright. Just break that edge just a little bit so it blends in nice. And let's see here. Let's go ahead. This chuck runs pretty true, so don't think there's going to be much of an issue, but what we'll do is we'll go ahead and mark this. So when I turn it around, I can make sure it goes in exactly the same spot, just to make sure we don't have any run out. So this thing runs pretty true. So let me chamfer that. Edge right there, and we'll part it off and turn it around, and let me get some speed. Alright, let me get the parting stuff set up. Okie dokie, let's get this thing parted off. Carriage is locked, got my distance set, speed is slowed down. So let's separate them. I was hoping that was going to be good enough. Let's try C1. wants to chatter. Ah. I can just get in there, get the right feed. Everything's rigid. Feels good. I don't want to have to take it over to the bandsaw, but I might be here all day at this rate. Yeah. The harmonics are horrible. Alright, we'll just pull her out and we'll just slice her to the bandsaw and be done with it. More than one way to skin a 1144, right? Part is cut off. Bandsaw did his job. Since this didn't want to work, parting off. And let me get this chuck key moved out of my way so I can get this in. There you go. Looking good there. Hopefully she'll run like she's supposed to. Not be out. Okay, so now all we need to do is center drill this, and we'll probably step drill it. I'll probably maybe run the 3/8 or so, and then we'll run the what is this, 47/64 in, and then we'll ream the hole. Easy breezy. So putting this in the chuck, I just want to say thanks to all my new subscribers. I appreciate you guys finding the channel and hanging out with me. Hopefully you'll enjoy the machining and metal fab and welding and all the sort of different projects I do in my shop. Alrighty, let me swap it out. Hang on. Gonna go in a depth of 1 inch. Coming up on 1/2 inch, 500 thou. I love these drill bits. The way the flute design is, it really evacuates chips good, especially for deep holes. Alright, we're at 1 inch. This is a new drill bit. This is the set that I bought. I don't know, man. It's maybe been a year ago. I showed it on a mail call. I got them from Kits. They're imports, but they seem to work pretty good. I've used several other sizes, so no complaints so far. We'll see how well they are true to the dimension of the drill. And we're at 3/4 of an inch now. And we're coming up on the bottom there. Alrighty. Let me get the reamer set up. Doesn't look like it's taking off much. And a little bit. Alright, that's good. We can blow the hole up and see what we're looking like. Alright, cool. Just need to go a smidgen more. Okay. So I'm going to run this 3/4 end mill down the hole so I can get the bottom flat. That way I can get that little extra 100th thou or so that the reamer can't reach because the angle on the drill bit. Oof. Got you slow, baby. Don't you like me? This is a regrind, so. That's horrible. Let me see where we're at. I'll use my new scribe from Clayton. A little bit of a whip still. Okay, I changed end mills because the other end mill, one of the cutting edges was roached, so that's why she was screaming. She was not happy because it's only cutting on one flute and partial of the other, and it wasn't obviously keeping it centered in the hole, so she was going everywhere. This one is right. So I think we're good now. Clean out the chips and check our depth, but the hole looks pretty good. Eyeballing it there. Oh yeah, there you go. Perfect. Nice fit. Nice fit. Hardly any movement. And she's seating right there on the face. Sweet. I will take it. Okay, so let me break that edge, and our lathe work is done. Time to put a couple flats on it. Okay, got you guys set up over here at the mill. 4-flute Niagara cutter, 1/2 inch diameter. I've got my depth set at 50 thou, so we're going to take a 50 thou cut off each side, and then we will actually I'll probably just cut this and then we'll drill and tap it and then turn it and drill and tap it, since I didn't have a collet big enough to put this in. So that way when we turn it 90 degrees we'll use a square and eyeball it the best we can, but in case we're off just a few thou, I'd rather go ahead and drill and tap the hole while I still have it in the original position that we mill it. So let's get this thing fired up. What do you say? And let me get her out of neutral. And let me get this off of it. I had to check to make sure the cutter would clear the V-block there. And I'm probably going to have to speed her up, but let's see what we got here. Definitely got to speed her up. Alrighty, that's about 500. Let's see how she likes it. And the x-axis is locked. Hopefully it's not too much. And just feed it slow. Coming up on the crown now. Alright, we're clear. Let me pull this end mill out and we'll put the drill chuck in and go ahead and drill and tap it. I think I'm going to go with 3/8 16 grub screws. So let me get that set up and I'll bring you guys back. So I got drill chuck in, center drill. I just used a edge finder, got both sides, divided by 2 on the DRO. So now it's spot it, and then we'll drill with a 5/16 to tap 3/8 16. And we gotta come down. Alrighty. Let me turn that rotary phase converter off so you guys can hear a little bit better. And alright, let me get the tap set up. Hold on. So let's get her going. We'll just do a little power tapping. Gonna get her creeping. Give her a little bit of happy juice. And I think we're good. Alrighty, easy breezy. I'm going to just rotate her 90, and I will do the other one off camera because it's just going to be the same thing. Rinse and repeat. So I figured I would show you the setup that I used to make sure I was at 90 degrees so I can get the flat right. Go handheld here. Obviously I've got the foot that was in the way on the vise, so I had to get creative with 1, 2, 3 blocks and then run a big fat parallel across it, get my little square, get it right in that flat that we cut. So now we're good. I already made sure on the first one what my spacing was is 5 inches from the end of the jaw, so we are good. So I'm going to knock this other one out, but I just figured I'd show you this. Okay, we are done with the lathe and mill work. Just got to get my Noga tool and get the inside cleaned up. Trying to do it so you guys can kind of see that. Plus I'm dealing with the radius there. It raises up and down. Alright, let's see how she fits. Alright, nice. Let's get some grub screws in here. Alright, I'm just going to fight you guys the whole time. I'm going to roll right in the middle of my tray. I'll put you over there, put you in timeout. How's that? And neighbors must be home. Dog's barking. And do I have a screw sticking out? Yep, I do. Just a smidgen. It's such a tight fit, which is what we wanted. Alright, looking good, looking good. I'm going to screw on this Morris taper number 3. I don't want to get it on too tight right now, so I won't be able to get it off, but looks like we got us a winner. Now, I think I am going to protect this puppy, and let me break out the tool black kit and we'll blacken this thing. That way it'll outlive me. So let me get the chemicals out. First we just wash this with a degreaser, and then we dip it in the actual chemical that turns it black, and then we put a kind of like a sealer and protective over it. So it's a 3-step process. But anyways, that looks good. Came out nice. So this is the tool black kit, Precision brand. I picked this up from KBC Tools. They have them on sale for like about $100 every, I don't know, 6 months or something. And this is a 3-step process. So first you degrease the part and get it cleaned real good. You mix this up with the water, 1 to 2 parts. And then you use this chemical here, which is going to turn it black. And then after you've done that, then they give you a spray, rust inhibitor, and lubricant. So what I've done, I have already degreased and cleaned this part and dried it. So now what we're going to do, I've got a clean cup here, and this tool black is reusable. I've done it before, so I think it's pretty good value versus using some sort of bluing like Brownells or something. So I mean, you can use this over and over again versus getting one of those little 2-ounce bottles for about $18 for gunsmithing. That should be enough. It's about halfway, and then all we gotta do is just drop her in and the chemical reaction starts. I don't know if you can see it in there, but it's already black. And roll around a little bit, and it says to do it up to about a minute of soak, depending on, I guess, the composition of the metal. But really the prep work is what's most important, so that way it comes out nice and not splotchy. So we'll give it another 15 seconds or so, and you bring it out and you rinse it. Pulled it out of the tool black, and I've got it washed and got it dried. It says to wash it real good, blow it off with compressed air. And now let's give it some of this liquid love, I guess. Of course, I hope I'm not getting this on the GoPro lens. Hope you guys aren't spotty right now. So, it looks pretty good. I'm trying to stay in frame here. Sweet. Let me let this dry a little bit, and I will bring you guys back for final look and thoughts. All right, guys, there it is, dried and colored and protected. I think it came out pretty nice. So I think we're ready to cut some holes now. Got a good fit, and like I said, no rock there, feels good. And a couple set screws keep from going anywhere, and we're going to be in like Flynn. So nice little easy project. I needed to get knocked out. I can cross this one off the list. And now when I need some deep holes and don't have to take out a lot of material, using this instead of a big drill bit. So all in all, I'll give this one a thumbs up. And I've got this one here, can use if need be, but we can always swap to the R8. So cool. Well, guys, I think that's going to be a wrap. I appreciate you following along with the project. Just a short little machining job, so this video won't run too long. Didn't want to bore you guys. But anyways, hey, thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. And if you haven't subscribe to my channel. If you're a new viewer, hit that subscribe button down there for me. I'd appreciate it. It doesn't cost you a thing, totally free. And until next time, we'll see you guys in the shop. Later.